process of rebuilding the foundation along this outer section here. I started with a log on the ground here, 16 inches from this base log on the structure, and that lines up with where my rock comes out at its furthest point, so I know that's as wide as I want to take my structure if I want to bring my foundation wall forward some. So I'm using this here log as the guide. Most times people use string, but I don't have any string with me tonight, so I'm just going to use the old log. It's accurate enough. Okay, I just moved these two foundation stones out this way to be better in line with the log that's coming now out to 12 feet here on my structure. And I'm just going to try to get them put together as tight as I can. And I'll keep using these rocks because they're wide and flat. Alright, this is my next biggest stone, I would say, here. Stabilize a rock like this here, I basically just spin it around on the surface that I'm trying to get it to stay on, and wherever it settles, like right there, it seems to have settled pretty solid. I'll probably have to go with that as the angle that it's going to sit here. Then if we brought this here over, we're not far off. I've got maybe an inch to bridge there, that gap. I'm thinking about trying a nice flat rock like this as my next one, and then I can slide it in right there into this rock, and that'll help stabilize my end rock there, as well as make this surface just about level with the rock over here. And so now if I could get something else to fit in here, a small rock, then I can try to get a large flat rock in here to bridge the two stones. Okay, next two stone to go. I've got this one. And I'm trying to choose stone that fit the mold of the space that you're trying to put it in. That has a lot to do with dry stonework like this. Okay, so here's the large flat stone I've been thinking of. I still don't know what way it's going to go in here, but I'm hoping that this will bridge the two, and just like any brick wall, becomes stronger if you're not, just making columns coming up. You want to try to have overlap on your wall. And this seems to be going perfect right here. And that gives a nice wide side out, and it comes over on this stone from this one. That's excellent there. Feels solid. Puts more pressure against this one as well to make sure it stays solid. And we'll line that edge up with the log running here. Inside spot is next, where the frame originally ended. Slide something in there that'll come out and protect the wood right here. And something behind it. That bridges the gap between this rock and that one. Be nice if it would have came out a bit longer here in the front, but it does make a level surface with this here, so that I can try to get a big stone in here somewhere. This is my next largest stone that I have here, and I'm hoping to get this aligned that it'll go from the post here right to this rock here without any break in between. Well, it almost bridges it right here, but it's got a bad wobble in it, so now I've got to rotate it a different way. Let's see if I can make this work. Okay, rotating to the other side here now. feels good there, but I'd still have a section here or in the middle. And at this point in time, I'd rather not have any section there. So we'll keep rotating here and see if we can get this to fit in better still. Okay, right there feels good, and it's pushing in on both sides here and here. That's not bad there. I wanted a rock to fill that little corner in there, so you find something that'll come flush with this rock, and then we're going to try to get something to set on top of there. Our next largest stone, which would be this one. And this might come right up to the height of the log. That would be great if it does. Too bad we fell just like an inch short here, half an inch or an inch from the bottom of that log, and that would have lined up really well. Had to put something as a filler in between these ones. That one will wedge in there perfectly, so that you have more space to kind of pyramid your rock up underneath your main beam. Okay, so I didn't have a stone large enough to fill this whole gap in. So we've got this one here that protrudes out over the triangular wedge rock in there and covers it to make it one surface. We're going to put another one in here somehow. There it is. There. And now you can see how we're starting to stagger our wall. I'll try to get something flat here that now covers between this stone and this stone across the top here. That one seems to fit in that wedge right there between these two and builds it up, although I don't like that peak right there. I want to try to get this at least level with this grade and then have something come across. Perfect. That gives me a point of contact obviously here on my log, right here on this rock, right here on this rock, and out here on this log, and this log's connected down here to the stonework. It's not totally finished off the way I'd like it up here at the top, and always you look at things and think it could have been better if you had the right stone, but you work with what you have. We brought up a few trailer loads of rock and dumped it here. I was able to get a solid wall, and now I can put quite a bit of weight down on this here structure, and this should hold up just fine. We're running out of daylight and we're running out of stone, so I'm going to leave it there for the night. Hopefully that gives people an idea how to do dry stonework for themselves. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.